Well, good evening, folks. I need your assistance. I've had something on my mind since yesterday afternoon that I didn't get to present to everyone so that we could try to figure this out because of the X-class solar flare from the coronal hole that will probably be Earth facing about now or within the next day, so that hopefully there's not another large flare. But anyway, regarding our US Congress House of Representatives attempting to elect a Speaker of the House, and Mr. Jeffries being of the baby-hating Democrats, of course, doesn't deserve my support personally. And then Mr. Kevin McCarthy, having taken part in accepting funds through FTX, funneled back out of the billions sent to Ukraine, as well as other nonsense, and also being backed by the World Economic Forum to the point that he's actually pictured on their own website. I put out a post the other day on Facebook and MeWe with a lot of information that was sent to me. I don't think I put it in my community tab. Maybe I did. But this is all occurring today, January 6th, 2023. 2 years to the day from the Federal Bureau of Insurrection situation. Sorry for getting too shaky here, but hey, the moon's moving. Woo! Okay. Sorry. Days get rough. You gotta entertain yourself somehow. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Woo! Oh, all right. Back to business. Today, I think, was the beginning of the Brunson case hearings, suit in our United States Supreme Court, suit filed against 385 individuals, most of which are all US Congress members in the Senate and House of Representatives, or just the Senate, or just the House. I'm not absolutely certain. I didn't get to read through the whole document, of course. And anyway, I've got to wonder if there may be some specific reason that the handful, or four handfuls, roughly 20 members of House of Representatives are actually attempting to represent we the people by trying to get a Speaker of the House that will actually represent we the people that they supposedly work for but haven't been, definitely during the 117th Congress, but frankly for decades. You know, if they've got rules allowing them to have only the House Majority Leader and the House Minority Leader discuss large legislations and decide between themselves whether or not they should pass, that means that none of our individual representatives are having any say by what we tell them they should be doing. And yes, we should be telling them, not waiting for them to tell us. They work for us. That's why we have their phone number. That's why they have websites and email addresses for us to contact them. U.S. Congress switchboard number should be 202-224-3121. It is definitely in alerts on freedomrestorationfoundation.org, as well as just on the action page. It's in action alerts on my YouTube, my Facebook, our MeWe group. Yeah, we're supposed to be telling them what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing, and that's a big part of the problem. We, the people, are not taking part. Okay, why is it that they are holding up these votes so much? Is it going to be over 100 votes like it was back in the 1800s all total? Maybe. We'll find out over the next 5 to 20, 30 days. However it takes for them to do 2 to 4 votes a day. But why is it occurring at the same time that there's a Supreme Court case that could unseat 385 members of US Congress? Why is that? Is there someone intentionally holding things up? Because what they're doing could turn out to be a waste of time, because it's almost guaranteed the 2 main individuals trying to be pushed into Speaker of the House are on those lists. I've been provided the list and I don't know where I have them, sorry. I guarantee they're available on the internet. The whole public information of the case is available on the internet. We can look it up. This little video, I'm not going to put it in. I'm not going to do the time. If you all want to help me and put information in the comment section, or send it to me through the other socialist media resources, or those few of you that have my phone number or email, hey, let's work together. That's what Freedom Restoration Foundation is about. Us working together to restore our freedoms, not just attempt to hang on to what we've got left that so many people are trying to give away because they're not awake. They're sleeping. They're moving around. Their eyes are open. They make noises, but they're not awake. And those that claim to be woke, oh, hell to the no, they're not awake. Because they're supporting Marxist, socialist, communist, totalitarian control because they're too darn lazy to get off their tails and make something of themselves and do something for themselves and their loved ones, as well as their fellow man, as in mankind of the human race. That's right, we are one race, and we're not going fast enough to keep up and stop the evil. Yes, we must have our faith. Faith without works is nil, which also means dead. And just works doesn't do it either, for all those who believe the lying jargon out of the Vatican for decades, of which only the previous Pope may have been decent. I forget what he was called. But I guarantee there was a big time smear campaign about him of blatant lies, and he's the one that removed 500 corrupt ministers, or whatever you want to call them, out of the Roman Catholic Church. We're not supposed to know that. So, let's continue to work together, please. And one thing you can help is not only listening to the whole rants of mine, but also to share them to people that need to be informed and need to start learning, as well as others that already are but aren't thinking on this, or those that can provide input so we can figure it out together. Because about 24 hours before I received somebody's Facebook post asking the same questions I am, it was already in my head all by my lonesome, because my poor head is going constantly. Thankfully, I finally found the light switch to turn it off at night once in a while. So, on that note, I've still got work to do, so you have a blessed night, and this will get uploaded hopefully sometime soon enough that you'll watch it. Take care.